everyone, and welcome back to Fancy Plants. Today we're going to be planting some herbs. So we have parsley, basil, and chives in here. The only supplies I hope you'll need is just what's in this box and some water. So opening it up, pretty basic. What is this? Parsley moss, basil, fertilizer, chives, and more fertilizer. Gonna have to go get some more supplies. So I'm back with some more supplies. I had to get a little Tupperware container and a measuring cup. So I'm going to start with the parsley. Oh, and a fork too. And put 1/2 cup of water in with the soil, or 1/2 cup of water in my measuring cup. I think it said lukewarm water, which this is because it's been sitting out for like a day. Lukewarm water and your little soil disc here. This one isn't absorbing as much as other ones I've seen in the past, but it's getting there. So we're gonna try to break it up a little bit. Hope it's a little hard, probably because it's been compacted in its disc form for way too long. But we're gonna just let it soak up the water, read the next direction. Once water has been completely absorbed, you can loosen the growing medium with a fork. Try to break this up as much as we can. See, it's starting to get there. It's starting to break itself up. So, got a couple more Tupperware containers. Putting that aside, going to add 1/2 cup of water to each of these. A cup of water. I might need to go get more water. I don't know. Water. So we're gonna take this one, another one of these little discs, drop it into some water, let that expand a little bit, and take the other one, drop it into some water here. These ones expand pretty slowly. Other ones that I've used in the past expand almost instantly, and I guess that's kind of what I was expecting to happen here. But it's not, and that's okay. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but that's fine. That's what that one looks like right now. I'm gonna get back to breaking that one up so we can maybe start planting. Huh, okay. This is looking pretty good, actually. Now it does recommend to leave the soil mixture overnight just so it can all absorb and do its good thing, but I don't have patience for that, and it's not a requirement, so I'm not gonna do that. This is what the soil looks like when it's all broken down. Not too muddy, not too dry. Pretty good soil. So now I think I'm gonna start with the parsley in this little pot. So we are going to take this soil mixture and just dump it right into our pot. And kind of press that in, push it in, pack it in. It's kind of amazing how these little soil discs can go from something as compact as they are to good soil for your plants. I love it. I don't know if you can see those, but that is what those little seeds look like. And we're gonna just we gotta spread those out. Okay, so I'm just spreading them evenly on top of the soil. You don't want them too close together or else they're not gonna grow properly. You also don't want them too close to the edge. That looks pretty good. So now we're gonna take some of this leftover soil and just gently tap it on top of them. Gently tap it on top, covering all the seeds. Our other growing medium. This one's absorbing it, I think, pretty well. Gonna work on breaking this up. So I'm putting these in full sunlight for a few minutes just so they can dry out because they are pretty wet. So I've set these out in the sun for probably about 45 minutes, and they're a lot drier now, which is good. So I think we're ready to plant the basil and the chives. The box that these came with little things you can stick in your soil to distinguish which plant is which. So I'm gonna just put the parsley one next to the parsley so I don't mix these all up. Then I'm going to take the soil and one of these little pots and, just like the last one, put most of the soil in, not all of the soil, because you do need a little bit to put on top. I'm gonna put basil in this one. So make sure none of the seeds are at the top when you rip your package open. That's what they look like. And again, just like the parsley, we're going to spread them evenly on top of the soil. And then we're just going to cover it up a little bit and gently tap that in. Okay, and there's our basil. It's going to go over there next to our parsley. I'm going to rip off this little tag here. Put that next to the basil, that one under the parsley. Gonna move on to plant some chives. Just dump it in there. Kind of went everywhere. I'm doing this with one hand. Pack it in a little bit. Just like the other ones, those all congregated in one spot. Okay. Just gonna move these around because you don't want them too close together, else they won't grow. So yeah, we got our basil, chives, and parsley. So if you want to see more plant updates on these plants as well as the peppers that I planted last week, I would recommend following me on Instagram, fancy.plants.blog. It's also down in the description. So this is where these are going to live for now. I am going to take them inside in a couple days because apparently it is going to snow this weekend. But for now, they get pretty good light in here, and it's pretty much the temperature it is outside in this room. So they're gonna live in here for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe for more and check out the blog at fancyplantsblog.com.